A political hopeful eyeing the Castries Central seat for the Saint Lucia Labour Party ticket, Peter Lancico, is using his voice as a concerned citizen to speak out against an act which he calls a sorry mismanagement of the political, social and economic development affairs of the country. On Monday morning, Lancico called the media to one of the sites of his discontent, the CDC buildings in central Castries, which are in the process of being painted in the colors of the national flag, blue, yellow, black and white, with the color yellow, the color of the United Workers' Party, standing out prominently. Whilst the project has been called an act of patriotism by the UWP administration, Lancico went on to accuse the party of doing the same in other buildings and public amenities. This, he said, is blatant disrespect to the people of Saint Lucia.
It is cynical to tell the people of Saint Lucia that all you are doing is honoring the flag by painting public buildings in a color that happens to be your party color. And this is reminiscent of a mindset of a failed government, a government with no ideas, a government that can do nothing for this country, a government with no plans and no strategies and no purpose. This is a government that does everything on an ad hoc basis, like the DSH project, for instance. The DSH project clearly showed us that this is a government with no plans. They came in, they grab at anything they get, and so it's just a manger cochon. It is cynicism at its best.
Lancico said, whilst he is not calling for the repainting of the building, he hopes that the wool is not pulled over the eyes of the citizenry. He said later down the line, a more neutral color should be considered.
I would never propose that we waste the taxpayers' money that way. They have painted it in yellow, but we want the people to know, the people of Saint Lucia to know, that we would never engage in wasting taxpayers' resources, because the painting of this in yellow was not done by Guy Joseph or Alain Chasseneur, his grandfather's money. It was done by taxpayers' money. But for the record, it has to be made clear that we must discontinue in such practices. And so the next time that the citizens are painted, we are going to paint it in a proper color that can be respected by everybody. But I wouldn't engage in proposing that it is not repainted, because it would be a waste of taxpayers' money. But I want to make the point anyway. It is disrespect for the people. And you see, what you're doing to people is you're forcing them to live in a house that is painted yellow. This cannot be right, because this is a party color. Even for those who may support the party, you're forcing them to live in a house that's just painted yellow. This is disrespectful.
The Castries Central hopeful said perhaps a light green would have been a better choice to represent nature. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.